Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Dipen from Pune. I'm back with another video on the UG. By the title, you must have noticed that I'm going to replace the air filter of my Dominar UG. Now, the bike was with size service Fugewadi for shim replacement and all, but it came back earlier because they didn't have spares etc. for the engine work. And I'd also asked them to get the bike service done because it was almost a year that the bike was purchased a year back and the service was due. Due to this lockdown, it was getting delayed and all. So I got it serviced too. Oil change was not done, but they noticed that the air filter has gone bad. It has crimpled or something. So I'm going to open it in some time and check what's the condition of it and then replace. I've got a special air filter. I'm going to put that one in this and in due course I'll show you how it is to be done, etc. And if you're watching this on my channel for the first time, I request you to please subscribe to my channel and do hit the bell icon for all updates from me. I'm not going to show you the basic things like that you need to remove the rear seat, then the front seat, and then there are 6 bolts that you need to remove. One here, 2 here, third one over here, and the fourth one is inside over here. Here, this one. So all these 6 bolts need to be removed. Of course, my Explorer covers have been taken off right now because, as I said, the bike was with size service Fugewadi, and I did not want them to be or my any of the panels or something to get scratched or something. So they're packed and they're lying there. I'll be installing those today. So yeah, let's begin with the filter replacement. And to let you know which filter I'm going to use, if you remember one of my previous videos, I had shown you a filter by Small Spark Concept. So I'm going to be installing this air filter. Now, how does this air filter function and what are the advantages, disadvantages, etc, etc, etc. I'm going to be leaving a link to the previous video and you guys can watch that in detail. If you have any further questions, you can put it in the comments and I'll try to answer them at the earliest, or you can get in touch with Mayur. I'll leave their Instagram contact in the video description. So I've wasted a lot of time of yours in speaking and all, but it was important. Now let's open the tank and move ahead. So I did one mistake and I want to guide you guys so that you don't make the same mistake. The tank right now is like 3/4 full. Whenever you're opening the tank at home, let it be like hardly 100-200 rupees ka petrol inside, or let it be on the first or second mark max on the petrol level indicator in the bike. Otherwise it's going to start flowing out. If you see right now here, the petrol is almost overflowing and some of it fell down too. So be careful with that. Keep in mind that there is least amount of fuel. And what all you need to disconnect is this one pipe that goes to the petrol filter, this second hose pipe that goes to the rear canister. Here's the canister that pulls in the extra fumes and all, and this one socket you need to remove, which is the dashboard light on the main tank cover, and this is the main power supply for FI and all that you need to disconnect. So these 4 things you need to disconnect. Once you have disconnected this, you have access to the air filter. Now I've already removed 2 screws. I need to remove 2 more, which are right inside here, and possibly try and use a magnetic screwdriver. This one is a magnetic screwdriver that I've recently purchased. It's almost out now. Okay, it's still stuck. Let me keep the camera aside and then you guys can get a proper view and I can work also simultaneously. So the filter is out. I don't know why did he say the filter is damaged. I don't see any damage to it. Of course there is There's a lot of dirt in it, but it's not damaged as such. Looks pretty clean. I mean, not clean, but let me just inspect it. Yeah, so if your air filter is like this, let me take it in the light. I hope this is visible now, it's clear. So let me show you a quick tip if you want to try it on a Dominar. Suppose if you are on a ride or something and you feel your air filter is clogged, you can take a screwdriver. Don't take a very sharp material, and you can just clean it like this slowly, one by one. Okay, remove these deposits, take them off, and then you should do it with a lot of patience, and one by one. Once you finished one side, rotate the filter and then do it on the other side too. Now for this filter I'm not planning to use it anyhow, but I thought I'll show you when in emergency how you can reuse the same filter. Now do this only in the emergency. Don't keep on doing it, because if you do this 2-3 times, it is going to reduce the layers of paper, and then dust might seep into your engine. So do it only once in its lifetime, in the filter's lifetime. Don't do it very often. Now there goes the filter from Small Spark Concepts. It's just a clip-on and a straight fit air filter. Make sure when you're fitting the air filter box back, you clean all the dust and all that you see right now in my air filter. This all needs to be cleaned before it is going back inside. So just taking a clip, I also had a brand new air filter from Bajaj. It's a pretty old one, but if the Bajaj guys were saying that this crimple is not good, then quality check needs to be done by them for all the air filters, because even this had some crimpling. Otherwise both are identical. I don't see any issue. I mean, these gaps are there in both the air filters. So this is the new one that I just opened, and this is the old one. So this filter from Mayur from Small Spark Concept is gone inside, and even the filter box is cleaned. I am not sure why Bajaj did not clean it when they had opened it. Even this hose pipe is cleaned, and I'm just going to install it. There's nothing much to show in the installation. Maybe I'll take a small time lapse. Now guys, whenever you are installing everything back, make sure all the pipes are gone right up to the end. Okay, and you also hear a click sound when the knob fixes on the filter, on the petrol filter. Whichever pipes you have removed, this is the pipe that you need to remove actually, just one, for the petrol filter or for the petrol tank to come out. So this is the one that you need to remove, and while removing you have to press the green part, okay, and the pipe would slide out. It's a bit hard, but it does come out. And while fixing it back, make sure you push it right up to the end, holding the filter from behind, and you also hear a click sound. Second would be, you put the power supply for FI back, and yes, so my drain pipe is missing. I'm not sure where these guys have misplaced it, but I'll purchase one and fix it later. This is the pipe that is missing, and there's so this side is FI, this side is drain, and the other side, okay, of the bike is the pipe for the canister that goes behind. Don't mix up the two pipes. I have installed the tank in its place. So before you, and again one more tip, so before you finally fit the tank cover, make sure you start the bike and check once for everything is alright. If something is wrong, you can fix it at this stage. all looks good, and it's time we put on the tank cover. So we've assembled the complete bike, and I've taken a small test ride too, and everything seems to be alright with the filter right now. So this video now comes to an end. Let me know if you have any questions regarding this or the filter. As I said, the custom filter that I installed is from Small Spark Concepts. I'll leave link to their Instagram, and you can get in touch with them if you want to purchase. Last I remember, I had got this 1.5 years ago when they were testing it for about like 1,000 rupees or so. I'm not sure about the latest prices. Mayur from Small Spark team can let you know the latest prices and all. So guys, thanks for watching. This is Dipen from Pune, and do hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon to receive all updates from me.